One of the hardest parts about sharing content, or really even just sharing your journey out loud in general, because it could happen in face to face conversations, is people putting their limiting beliefs onto you and their own projections onto you. You decide you want to go do X, Y, and Z, and they're like, oh my God, that's a terrible idea. Oh my God, I would never do that. Oh my God. Anything kind of like negative. And I get it. The way that I live or the way that somebody else lives is not going to be for everybody. And I think sometimes people forget that, and they forget that there are a gazillion different perspectives and a gazillion different ways to do things, and a lot of times people could only see that like their way is the only way, and that's just not the reality. I quite often am making content about like leaving my 9 to 5 and like living more of a digital nomad type of lifestyle. I am very aware, actually hyper aware, that that is probably not the ideal dream for the majority of people, and I'm okay with that. I think what would be nice is to have the opposite be okay, where it's like, if it's not for you, you can see how this is okay for somebody else, instead of like projecting your own concerns. And again, I'm aware enough to know that a lot of times people aren't aware that they're even doing it, and that these projections often probably come from a place of like wanting to be helpful and wanting to protect. They're well intended, but sometimes, it can become a lot to like sift through it. So then when you're on the internet, you just decide not to sift through it. But I hope this reminder is for others who like are doing things that feel like they are not considered the norm. You're doing great, sweetie. Keep going, one foot in front of the other, rooting for you always. Toodles.